Hi everybody, we are very lucky in our house to have an Xbox One and a PS4, both with Black Ops 3 installed. So this is my video guide for anyone who's thinking of buying an Xbox or a PlayStation to run Black Ops 3 and wants to know which is best. Now, if you've already got an Xbox One or a PlayStation 4, turn this video off and go and watch something else. Black Ops 3, as a minimum, I would say runs great on either system. And if you've got a problem and you play online multiplayer, consider upgrading your internet connection or get a WWII gaming router. That'll get you a lot more pleasure and be a lot cheaper than switching systems. The focus of this video is online multiplayer. It's the mode I spend the most time in, and I'm sure it's the aspects of Call of Duty that most people are interested in too. This isn't just an academic exercise for me either. Although I say we've got an Xbox One and a PS4 in our house, they actually belong to my son, and I'm left to play on the Xbox 360 most of the time, going on the next-gen consoles when he's not around. So you see that I'm in the market to upgrade from the 360 to an Xbox One or a PlayStation 4 too. I'm desperate to stop playing Black Ops 3 on the 360 and play a lot more on the next-gen consoles, so I will be buying an Xbox One or a PlayStation 4 soon, probably for my birthday in June. I have, however, put a lot of time in on Black Ops 3 on the Xbox One and the PlayStation 4, so I think I'll be able to give you some honest advice about which one I think you should buy, because that's the one I'm going to buy as well. Okay, so to start off with, I'm going to repeat what I said at the beginning. Black Ops 3 plays great on the Xbox One and the PlayStation 4. So if you play online with friends, go with the system that they're all using. Again, the fun of playing with your mates will far outweigh the technical differences between the systems. Next, think about the cost of the online subscription. If you're already on Xbox Gold and want to keep subscribing so you can keep playing with your 360 online, remember that if you go for a PS4, you're going to have the additional cost of the PlayStation Network. The actual physical price of the consoles isn't that different. If you shop around or wait for the specials, the Xbox One and the PS4 are normally within a few pounds or dollars of each other. For Black Ops 3, the PlayStation 4 has become the default home for Call of Duty. All the tournaments will be played on PS4s, and all the DLC is going to be coming to the PS4 at least a month before the Xbox One, and I'm pretty sure that Sony will have paid Activision a lot of money to keep this happening for the next few cycles of Call of Duty, so if that's important to you, keep it in mind. Next up are the controllers. Maybe it's because I come from an Xbox 360 background, but I prefer the Xbox One controller to the DualShock on the PlayStation. For me, the triggers on the PlayStation controller are way too spongy and imprecise, and often you'll find yourself loosing off shots by mistake and giving away your position on the minimap. You can get used to this, or even switch to using the bumpers for triggers instead, but it is a mark against the PlayStation 4. Now, let's get into the nitty-gritty, the real reasons why you might choose one or other of these great consoles. First up, the graphics. Using a BenQ 24-inch gaming monitor, Black Ops 3 looks significantly better on the PS4. The graphics are sharper, more detailed and more immersive. I'm not saying that the Xbox One looks bad, but the PS4 is definitely better. The PS4 manages to run at 1080p most of the time, even in really demanding sections, whereas the Xbox One can struggle along at 900p, which doesn't sound like much, but it does mean that the graphics become slightly muddy and blurred. The PS4 also beats the Xbox One for frame rate. The PlayStation almost always rattles along at 60 frames a second, whereas in the more complicated bits, the Xbox One can drop frames quite alarmingly. Finally, on the technical side, the game is a lot smoother on the PlayStation than the Xbox. On the Xbox, every now and again you'll get stutters and skips, which don't seem to occur on the PlayStation. I don't think this is lag because both consoles are connected to the internet via a wired LAN to our WWII gaming router, yet the Xbox has these little jumps and pauses that don't seem to happen on the PS4. I've put a link in the comment section down below to Eurogamer's technical analysis of the Xbox One and PS4 with Black Ops 3, so you can check out the differences yourself. But everything I've talked about in this video is what I've experienced myself playing Black Ops 3 on both consoles. So there you have it. As a minimum, Black Ops 3 works great on the Xbox One and the PlayStation 4. But if you want the smoothest, best looking experience, you've got to go with the PlayStation 4. The game looks and plays better, and the PlayStation 4 is the console I'll be getting as soon as possible. So that's enough from me. If you've got any questions or comments, please put them down below. If you've enjoyed the video, hit that like button. If you'd like to see more of the same, please subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again soon.